Hello and welcome back to later Alligator. So, we're here in the park, I guess. That's where we are. And, there's still a few people to talk to. You and you, I think. Talk to you back there. Like, I really thought he was just gonna be like a, you know, not a main character if you want to call it that. Like, you know, just someone who has a few lines. But it's actually like an actual character with a little mini game. If you have a mini game, that means I guess the important. I don't know. Anyway, let's talk to the clerk, Jules. Welcome to emergency, rather, where your hunger is sated in emergency. I read that good. Today's specials are 12 cc's of sliders, which comes with chips or saline. What is saline? You can add a side salad if you meet your deductible. Okay. If you're having a real emergency, close the game and go to your local urgent care or greasy hot dog joint. If you're looking for dessert that's more sweet, emergency, steal up on Park Street, dog. If you excuse me, I'm having my own wheat emergency. As in, I'm gluten intolerant and stress ate a bunch of burger buns in a break room breakdown. It's fun to say. You know how it is working in the food service industry? Not really. System is broken, dog. That's all. What about Dad Croc? You know, he got very dad energy. 2-ton Tony. Hey kiddo, how you doing today? Me? In the above the ground, right? That's a little mortality joke for you, since I can only relate to my subconscious fears through reflection. Hi reflection, I'm dead. Wow. Well, I was right, he's a dad. I don't even know that I'm doing it. Some days though are better than others, and today's one of those days. You see this big guy right here? This sweet piece of metal is the Grillmeister 300X, the undisputed king of the finest grillage technology man has ever known. Yep, can't wait to fire this baby up and do some proper firing. Now all I was gonna do is figure out how to start it. And cook with it. And hopefully stop it before the rising flames consume it all. My students call me Mr. Mom Jeans behind my back, but you can call me Tony. Tell the truth though, you can call me whatever you want, so long as you don't call me late for dinner. I produced my internal onions with intense meats and radioactive food colourings for several decades. My best years are behind me. Cool. Too real. Of course I know, Pat. That's one of my boys. The small one of them that wears a hat. He's a good kid, but a little skittish. Bit of a hair trick on him. Kitty's hair. So you're his dad? I mean, that's what it sounds like. Between you and me, I think that bun could have used a little more time in the oven. I can be affected through heartless critique. I learned it from my father. Kitty, I can't see. Hi, my father, I'm dad. Yeah. The event, huh? Not sure how much I can tell you about that. Let's talk about my wife stopping her yammering. Now, there's an event I'd like to see. Well, actually, I love her very much and deeply appreciate the mutual respect and affection that is present between us. Sorry. I don't know how to communicate in relationships through dated humor that stems from the sexism present in sitcoms. Maybe explain the joke a little bit too much there. I don't know. Maybe I should start reading those square things with paper. Books. Kitty, I can't see the screen. Please move. Anywho, you seem like a kid that knows the way around the grill. Let's say, hypothetically, that I need a little help getting this beauty of a machine going. I know my lips get a little looser when I hear that fine sizzle of meat being cooked to deadly perfection. So maybe you could lend me a hand, kiddo. Alright, Kitty, I really wish you could move a little bit. I need to see the screen here because I'm actually gonna be playing a mini game. Save this grill master from different disasters. Manic Pixie Dream Grill. Oh boy. I'll play. Problems keep spawning on this terrible grill. Hold the correct to lower the problem for 2 seconds to fix it. Watch out for special problems and obstacles. Fire? A signature. Smoke? A fan, I guess. Ice? Fire? Okay. Why would there be ice in the grill? I don't know. I guess we'll just see what this is gonna be like. Alright. Start up the machine. Very fancy. Oh, hello. Who are you? Okay then. Oh, oh, ice, yep. Ice. I don't know why ice is happening. Snow. I guess the smoke, yeah. Oh, and fire. Oh. Okay, I think we're getting the hang of this. Gonna turn up the gas a bit, see if we can really get cooking. Kitty, can you please move a little bit? Yeah. Come on. Come on, buddy, sit down. Why do you always have to stand up? Like, if you're gonna sit on my lap, you need to sit down, not stand up, so I can actually see the screen. Please, just sit down, okay? Can you sit down? I need to make sure I can see the screen here, but Kitty, your tail. Now you're moving again, and now you're at the desk. Can you please just... I'm so done with you. Okay, little guy. You need to figure out what you want to do. You can't just move left and right and up and down, and you gotta at least sit down. Now I can't see anything. Yeah, Kitty, stop it. But I must keep going. Just deal with it. He's not gonna behave. Would I do something with you? That's the wrong thing. Maybe I do that? Kitty, I wish I could see better. Where did that thing go? There it is. Can't see, Kitty. Okay, I need you to move. Move, Kitty. I can't see the fucking screen. Move. Just go. I'm sorry, Kitty, but this is... I don't want to have to do this again. Oops, I threw that really far away. Stop it! Kitty! You're doing great. Yeah. Sheesh. Just a little more, and I think we have this thing at temperature. Sorry, I'm just this cat, man. He just won't leave me alone. What? Hello. No, don't do that. Sorry. Can I do anything? Oh. There's something to the left, I don't know what that means. Oh wait, oh, you're frozen. Is that what's going on? Oh wow, I didn't notice that. Okay, that was kind of what I was in bed. I didn't notice the TV had anything on. That was important, but I did it. Okay, yeah. So yeah, I really got distracted by the cat there. This cat. I just wish you would just sit still, you know, for once in your life. Amazing, ain't she a beaut? Tell that terrifying at all with the sheer amount of things going on and the little man in all was living inside it. Extremely normal. Confirm the badge. Kitty's back. Deflection. Hey, help me out today, kiddo. About the event. I can't say too much, but I gotta brag about the balloons I got for it. My biped just loves those colorful sex of air. Probably why he loves his old man here so much too. Hahaha. What is 18 rapidly? No one can stop the forward cycle of time. See you tight, kiddo. 8 shot. Don't be late. Okay. I think that's everyone here. I really... Can you just sit? Can you just move? Like I can see like 50% of the screen and I have to turn my head because of the way... Buddy. I think he... Is he looking at the... For a second... I think he's looking at the cursor right now, actually. He's like looking, yeah, I think maybe? I don't know. Kitty, I can't see the screen. Please move. Is this where that button is? Yeah. Like, where's that the button to go out of here? I can't see it because the kitty was in the way. Alright, well, pretty sure we did everything here, so let's go to the unsavory part of town. Sounds fun. Sounds like a good idea. I'll figure anything. Take with anything in now. Hello, your pal, the city aficionado here. I just wanted to make sure that you know about this cool local place called Nanaru's Antiques. I know what you're thinking, antiques for grandmas. You're right, the whole shop is run by a grandma. Well, Nanaru. There's a great local legend about the place that it's super haunted by like 5 billion ghosts. Ghost. Quack. It's really haunting though. What is really haunting though is the prices. Ruffle. I haven't seen Ruffle in a while. Ha! This little shopping humor from me to you. Now I got kitty hair everywhere as well because I'm petting him. I want to pet you, kitty, because you're cute. But also you got hair everywhere, and now it's in my face and my nose, and it's itching, and yeah. Why is it always like this? Not really rolling on the floor. Anyway, Nano is as much of a card shark as she's a deal shark, so be careful. But if you have time, definitely check out her colorful shop. Tons of fun. Okay. Can't scroll the screen here, I don't think. Okay. Why? Can you just sit still, please? For once in your life, sit still. Instead of moving like, just sit down, lay down. Why is that so hard for you? Okay, yeah, lay down. Good. You're laying down. Good. Perfect. I just wish so many things. That was a weird sound. Why is it making those sounds? Puzzle piece. I don't know if you can find things in the environment. I gotta click everything. Oh, I can go down into the alleyway, looks like? Okay, well, let's do that right now. Oh, sewers. I think that's everything. Looks to be... let's talk to the ones in the car, I guess. Prince Valentino. I say, you there, vagrant. Princess Valentino. But I don't think they're vagrant. They got that suit on. Perhaps a Hobo King. You might be right, sister. You there, Hobo King, come here a moment. Honestly, brother, what have we been doing in this really part of town? Even breathing the air outside this city watering hole is making my skills lose their highly regarded luster. I agree, sister, but you know as well as I that we had to find an unbiased bonehead for our beneficiary. So anyone at this date was up. Besides, you know how wary I grow of literally everyone we know in the whole world. So I talked to this stranger with the briefcase then? Still got kitty hair everywhere, I swear to God. It's in my nose. It's itching here. Yes, as long as it's not someone that gives me that dreadful horror of being known. Okay. But at least nobody doesn't seem to be aware of who we are. Indeed, sister. Perhaps that pinstripe style is for the last 30 or so years locked in the store closet with the fingers in their ears. And the other fingers in their eyes. And fingers yet still in the nose. Obviously, since I released that perfume this year. Obviously. Okay. I am Princess Valentino, heir to the Valentino fortune. Yeah, I thought I heard Valentino as someone else had that name as well, right? Yeah. This is my brother, Prince Valentino. He's also the heir since we're twins. I'm the evil twin. Contest for the gene, and you know it, Prince. Pat, why? Pat, why he's our second cousin. It's like a cousin, but thankfully a little more removed from your gene pool. The amount of DNA shared between us is especially on the shallow side, much like your personality, sister. Oh, Prince, you're such a cut-up. Much like how I cut up your invitation to the Met Gala this year and fed it to the cat. What? But the theme this year was the Monopoly mascot. Okay. And you know Mittens the Third is on a strict diet for her failing kidneys. Well now, you're going to have to be more specific. I attend a lot of events, you know? Balls, galas, celebration, princess and fortune performances, art shows. You're speaking of last week when I walked the runway for Gil's Fashion Fishery Rubbery Pants for moist alligators. Oh boy. I even know that I got a write-up in a magazine spread for highlights for children. Oh god, all this cat hair. It's like it keeps being there. Like keep like trying to, you know, blow it away and pull it away and now it's in my mouth. It's awesome. It's just great. Swear to God. How do you have so much hair, Katie? Yeah. Anyway, if you're talking about tonight, we have no problem spilling the whole secret to you. Really? That is, if you only do us smaller favors. No, I don't know if I like taking favors of, you know, doing favors for you or whatever I mean, you know. You see, our beloved daddy passed away this recently from poison-related complications. Poison-related complications is one way to put it. You know, that's alright. We're splitting up our shared inheritance, but we could really use a mediator. Someone to take my beautiful face from dear sister's punches. It's true, I punch super duper hard. If only we had some help dividing up Daddy's precious possessions. I'm sure I could tell you the information you seek. So, will you help us? Or do you have Hobo King duty to attend to? Why is Hobo capitalized? That's interesting. Split the perks between these jokes. Divine twin inheritance. Okay. Use the ticklers to assign an item to each of the Valentino twins. Well, you can't leave until both twins are happy, so pay attention to the indicator bar. Okay. Well, let's go with this. Dad is not getting any more alive. I'm already bored. So, have I? Said we could. My princess wouldn't allow it. It's terrible with everything I own, and I'll be all night worrying about it. Okay, then you'll get it, I guess. Ooh, cozy, just the kind of thing I like. Warm and made through the suffering of another. Armor. This would be smashing with Great Grandma's Claymore, literally. Hat. What a god, anything. Eyeballs are so last season, which is why I'm totally having mine removed next month. Guess not. But a secret society hat. I wonder if they've been lost after the SWAT raids. Mine. A fine message from the year I was born. It was saving it for when I became an admirable member of society. Good thing he died and I can just take it. Rhino? These are mostly complications of Halloween sound effects and screams, so yes. Please give this to me. Photo? Well, it's a conversation piece, I suppose. Sound like you like that. A signed photo of the president? To be rather straight with you, I didn't vote for him. Or that gold chain. Guess it's better you have it. I gotta use the scraps in my Ming waste decoupaging craft project. Parole officer said I had to have a hobby after all. I don't know who that. Don't sound like one of you likes it. Painting. This is more of a masterpiece for depicting something important, like me, or perhaps me. Sound like you like him. This will look great, placed delicately behind me from upcoming photo of the cover of Vanity Fair, a fashion magazine for mean lady alligators. Okay, sack cash. First beloved cartoony sack of money. Reminds me so much of him. Cold hand beneath my flippers. Guess that's good. And of ashes. The first time we put Daddy in melted, but luckily this one is from the funeral home's new poison-proof collection. Guess you don't like that. Crystal orb. I wanted to see something mysterious and confusing. Just look at Prince's new headshots. Guess you want that then. I'm not into these types of things as well. You may tell when mysticism runs in the family, like bloodlust or beautiful knees. Okay. A parrot. But I spent hours trading him to eat $50 bills in front of our governess as he cried. Sweet childhood memories. Guess you like that. Sports car. Okay, it's like entire sports car in here. It's just a toy. Well, my cell phones could use a car. Okay. The blade. Remember how Mumsy and Daddy would let us swing this around in the front yard whenever we get solicitors? Those were happy times. I'm gonna find the sword now. Where is it? Am I blind? I don't see the sword. Well, whatever. I did it. I don't know if you can lose that one actually. I didn't see like a time or anything, but well, I did it, so whatever. We got a family member badge. Okay, I was like, did I count for both of them? No, okay, it didn't. I get both of them at once. That's all that is things, and I feel quite pleased with my haul. And me as well. I'm in such a good mood, I'm almost feeling feelings again. Just about a happy pedestrian. I know. Please don't tell any of the servants. They start asking me for silver dollars or whatever they eat these days. Guess we should thank you, Pinstripes, and tell you what you want to know about the event. But we won't. Your word is our smiling notes. Now get out of my car before we ring the police. That was useless. Hey buddy, you're a good old guide here. Just wanted to warn you, in a city so big, there are about to be parts of the town that are a little seedy. Talking seedy tough guys who eat the seeds of things without spitting them out onto Kidding politely. So just be careful. Don't go clicking around in back alleys or anything. You never know what you might find. Well, I definitely want to go there, but first I gotta talk to everyone else. So yeah, I can go both back there and into the bar, I guess. There's plenty of places to go here. I don't think there's anywhere I could go in the park otherwise, you know. I don't know. Hopefully I don't miss anything, but like again, like I feel like I'm gonna miss something. It's only so much time. Like it's almost 1. Or no, it's almost 3. No, sorry, I'm bad with numbers. I meant. What did I mean? It doesn't make any sense that it would be 1. It's 2:30. What did I mean? I don't know. Whatever. Why did I say 1? It's almost 3. That's what I meant. Anyway, yeah, like we don't have infinite time. Like it just feels like we, you know, I'm not gonna be able to see everyone and talk to everyone and do everything. It kind of sucks, but I guess it's just how it is. Let's talk to this one here, Raoul or Raoul or something. I think it's Raoul. I have no idea. Hey, got a light? No, not for my cigarette. I'm in general. It's kinda dark out here, and I got a spooky ghost allergy. You ain't seen any, right? When I get in the bar, bub, you're gonna have to cough up an ID. Not anything really. Coughing stuff is generally an adult thing. Getting older and glamorous. The other night, I coughed up something that was shaped like the state of Arizona. I tried to show Slasher, and he wouldn't even look. Oh, I guess that's up there, Slasher. Cause that's gross, well. Nice, Epic. Quit smoking, you dinkus. Yeah, quit smoking, stupid. It even had the Grand Canyon in it. Huh. Snort. Oh god. Oh, kitty's jumping off, I guess. Alright, let's talk to these guys. Slasher. What a name. Hey, what are you looking at? I'm trying to listen to my exceedingly private rooftop conversation. Read it quick. I didn't talk about anything interesting. Move on. Definitely nothing interesting. Just extremely boring things. Yeah, in fact, we're not even talking. We're just sitting up here in silence. Our mouths are only moving to aerate our gums. Yeah, we just care a lot about our hygiene, so boss off. Definitely talking about the juicy details of Slasher Hair's hilariously disastrous love life, so read it. Yeah. Hey! He's a good guy. He's just not good at the romance thing, you see? Ah, got something in my eye now. Ah. It's good times. Sorry, just have to get something out of my eye. Ah, okay. Anyway, first hit at Swatting good stuff. I need the sneakers. I'm Swatting half an hour late. She wouldn't have the sneakers. Still, she had no good time. She just phone in front of him, so she was sure he didn't have a number. Scram. My moose. Okay, yeah, all I think doing you will be the same. Yeah, group. Right, then we have someone meditating, I guess. Oh yeah, Aiden. Hey man, you got any chains or novelty tie-dye apparel? It looks really weird. That you know, these anthropomorphic alligators, you know, still got the tail, so this looks weird. You know, he's like cross-legged and he still got the tail. Like, this looks very strange to me. I don't know. And I mean, then there's the the head shape and everything. It certainly is a look. Anyway, well, as a child, I can feel like your energy from all here. I'll say it's what's passing my whole thing right now. The two of us, I free cycled some really gnarly bagels for lunch today out of the dumpster behind the furniture store. The meal has been thoroughly pre-hashed. Why would there be bagels in the dumpster of a furniture store? Oh, 4 pillows. No. I don't know what's going on. Sometimes I read all this text, I'm like, yeah, you're sure saying things, and I'm like, what? What are you talking about? I lost track of anything you're saying there. Listen, who among us hasn't woken up at noon in a van under a blanket felted equally from stranger lint and candy wrappers? It's no wonder I got into the wrong dumpster. If anything, it's fate. Home. Dear maiden, it's only till to meet you.com.org. What? Sometimes this game just the writing just does whatever. Like it's certainly something. It is certainly something. I thought I knew someone who would seek me out today. I'm like a bit of a clairvoyant, according to some subforums I visit online. Plus I own someone unsettling amount of powerful crystals. The positive energies course through me to my inner core. It's great since I spent the last of my dosh on some suspiciously expensive crystals. And my inner core is super starry, man. You say Pat? He's a pretty cool guy. Kinda dresses like a preschooler though, if I'm being real serious. Melissa's a Lissy is dating his cousin, so I guess you could say we're kinda like family. You can say anything to strangers really, no one can stop you. I guess that's true in a way. Tonight? Oh dude, I'm sorry, I really can't tell you much. I've been sworn to secrecy. Okay. I could actually like probably tell you things if you do me a solid first. So what for being sworn to secrecy? You see, those especially expensive crystals I mentioned earlier, well, those little mamas were also seriously powerful. From just 3 nights of holding them, even when I had to get up to do pee. Why do you say it like that, to do pee? I feel mystically charged enough to access my innermost self. If anyone else says that in real life, I'm gonna do pee. I'm gonna go do pee. What a weird thing to say. I don't know. Anyway. But my tireless questing through the crystal concentration arts, I just don't have the time to shower. Or does my pewter miniatures. Okay. Besides, bathing is a way for men to keep us down. I don't think so, man. I think it's literally just to keep you clean and, you know, healthy from bacteria and, you know, everything. And please wash yourself. I don't know why some people don't, or why people seem to think that it's okay to only wash yourself every once in a while. Like, do it daily, please. Like, just please. We literally had a freaking pandemic, you know. People are not good at being healthy. Like, try to at least do the bare minimum. Anyway. You should be sliding across the floor on an oil slick of your own creation, like nature intended. My aromatic scent keeps us away in like unwanted company. But, like solicitors and my father, but in white others. Well, I'm talking about flies. These little buzzing buskills keeps harassing my mellow. I did see like flies around the background. I mean, you're sitting in the alleyway. What did you expect? An alligator. Oh my god, a little alligator. Sure, that's not the first alligator goat joke But yeah, you're literally in an alley. Anyway, what I'm rambling. They make it impossible for me to concentrate on my inner light to do the inner right. You know what I mean? Not really. If you could just swat them away for me while I'm getting my meditation on, I'll be happy to do you a solid return. So, will you be my spotter swatter? Okay. Slip a fly for my naked eye. Meditation infestation. Alright. Click on flies and horns to attack them with the fly swatter. Horns to kick the hits. Careful, don't swat butterflies or Aiden. Okay, so swat these, don't swat that. Or Aiden. Alright. Alright, see that I do have friends. Jeez. It's a satisfying sound. It's like very, oops, sorry. No, so close. Very Mario Paint minigame, you know? That is exactly that kind of thing. Don't hit the butterflies. It's happening! The subforms were right. I have to keep going. Your life reset when I go to round 2 here. Shoot. Oh wait, did that butterfly like heal you? Cause I hit you once and then you got your hearts back, your health back. I just played solo yesterday. Now I got hearts on my mind. Anyway. I'm starting to fill the cosmos and pick up Wi-Fi. Look at you. Keep going, I'm almost there. Oh, oh, wait, these guys still over here. Oops, hit the butterfly. When he doesn't get penalized for hitting the butterfly just heals him again. So, that's like a lot on the screen right now. Oh. Okay. I did it. Now we got that going on. Hello, my star child. For crystal traveling and staying mostly hydrated like advertised in social medias, I have been able to reach my most powerful form. I'm still the Aiden you've known and adored for so long. But a new, more powerful Aiden. A Payton, as it were. Like how I haven't been Payton for weeks. I'm so hungry. Haha, just kidding. I don't feel the human desire for food in my new SL mode. You're not Alligator though, you're not a human. Hey, did you just hear an ice cream truck? Oh, no reason. I just like the song the truck plays. It's a real bop. No, I'm not crying. I can now tell you a bit about the event now, since I'm being of pure energy and knowledge given form. But also a being that's like extremely good at keeping secrets, man. What little I can tell you is it concerns Pat, for a certain reason. That really is all I can say. I don't want Lizzie to get too mad at me for spilling the beans, and get those angry little sister hands. That is very useless information, we already knew it was Pat. It was about Pat, I mean, duh. Anyway, even beings of pure peaceful energy are averse to tiny sister punches. Thank you again for your special guidance. What you have done here today will not soon be forgotten, at least not for the 45 minutes of short-term memory I have. Hey, did you hear the item truck? Oh boy. Well, you certainly are a character. Grumpy. Alright. So... should I go into the bar first or into the alley first? I'm really curious about the alleyway. Let's go in there first. Girls, girls, girls. A lot of girls down there. I don't think I can click on anything here though. Alright. Guess what's going on here? Oop. Okay. What's this? Tinshun Wu. I'm definitely not saying that right, was born in 1912 in the Jiangsu province of China. Her parents were politically progressive, encouraged her to attend college. When she fell in love with physics, they helped her immigrate to Berkeley, California in 1936 to pursue her PhD. Qin would go on to become one of the biggest contributors to modern nuclear physics. Because of wars and conflicts in East Asia, she would never see her parents again. Is this a real person? I'm not sure. I mean, I've never heard of this person, but it's interesting. Despite her impressive academic credentials, Qin, I really don't know if that's how you say it. Xion, maybe? I know sometimes it's like Qien or something like that. I don't know, like Chinese is strange, and unless you speak it, the way you pronounce words and names and everything, it's so unlike how you pronounce things in other languages, you know, Western languages anyway, you know. So I'm definitely pronouncing it wrong. It could be, it's either Chien or Chin. I think it's Chien, maybe. That sounds more right somehow. And then I don't know if it's Xion or Shun or something else. I mean, I'm just trying my best here, you know. I literally just played Nine Souls, which is Chinese names in that, you know, but doesn't help me. I still don't know how to pronounce them. You know, it would be nice if I was voice acting sometimes, so I knew how to pronounce these kind of names, but I have to do my best not knowing anything. Anywho, where was I? So we start over. Despite her impressive academic credential, Qianshun, I don't know. It's annoying. I wish I knew how to say it. Struggled to find a job that would allow her to do research until 1944, when she joined the Manhattan Project's Substitute Alloy Materials Laboratories. She's one of the only Chinese people and one of the only women among all the senior researchers on the team. I feel like it's gotta be a real thing. They wouldn't just make this up, would they? I don't know, maybe? Who knows? We're talking about the Alligator funny game. And now we get a history lesson, so I honestly have no idea. After the end of World War II, Qianshun became the world leader in the field of beta decay. The type of radioactive decay had been a physics theory, but she demonstrated that certain particles decay in specific directions. This writer isn't 100% sure what that means, but on the last level it helped physicists create an operational left and right, which seems pretty important. For contributions to nuclear research, Dr. Wu is known as the First Lady of Physics. Definitely sounds like it could be real, but again, who knows? Dr. Wu proved a theory of physics that reshaped how we think of subatomic particles. That's so awesome! Qian regretted that her Manhattan Project research was employed in the two bombs the US used to attack Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Yeah, during World War II. She was hopeful that this would be the only use of nuclear weapons, saying, "Do you think that people are so stupid and self-destructive? No, I have confidence in humankind. I believe we will only I believe we will only one day live together peacefully." So I haven't watched Oppenheimer. You know, it was a very big movie, you know, recently. When did this come out and when did Oppenheimer come out? Because I know that there was a lot of hype about that movie, and I wonder if there's anything about that in that movie. I'm not sure how. Like, I know it's like a long ass movie, it's like 3 hours or something, maybe even more. I don't know. It's pretty long from what I remember seeing. So that's the reason why I haven't really been like, oh, I gotta see this movie, because long movies are such a thing to do. You know, it has to be something I really want to watch, and like I am interested in, you know, all that, you know, Manhattan Project stuff and all that, because I think that's the same thing, right? I think so. It's possible that maybe it's possible they would go into her story a little bit. I don't know. Assuming she's real. Assuming this is just made up for the game, which would be weird if they did that, but who knows. But maybe, like, it sounds interesting, you know. It's very, I guess it's slightly niche, you know, but who knows? Like, it definitely seems like it's, you know, again, mostly, obviously the name is Oppenheimer, right, and everything, so it's like, oh, it's probably mostly going to be about him, you know, who's the main guy, right? I don't know. I don't know a whole lot about it, but, you know, it is interesting, you know, it's like a pretty crazy story, you know, about literally world destruction bombs and world-ending things that, yeah, no, we just did that. That's just a thing we did, and now we have to live with that being something that can end the world in an instance. That's cool. That's a great thing that exists in the world and we have to worry about. Yeah. Anyway, did not expect that to be where we were gonna end up. But here we are. Anyway, so the joke is, oh, you think it's like some kind of underground, like, you know, I don't know, what's the word I'm looking for, like, prostitution or something. It's like, oh, like, you know, maybe a strip club or something. But no, it's a conference of girls talking about stuff. That's a joke. I was like, I could kind of see that coming. Like, I didn't expect this game to have a freaking, like, strip bar or something, you know, or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, a lot of people to talk to down here, huh? Guess we'll just, I want to talk to the one eating the cookie first, I guess. Gail. Welcome. Please sign our guest book. And sign here for our mailing list. And sign here too. Right there. Great. I really need a co-signer for my small business loan. What? Ah, dang it. Defaulted Gail, that's what you called me down at the credit union. You can't do that. That's illegal. I think. Is it? I guess we should have read it first. Always read the fine print. Sign a guest book. Oh no. Go your own way, baby. Okay. I don't think there was any... Oh, the clock. Don't think there's anything else that I can click on that could give me a puzzle piece or anything. Let's talk to these two. Jamie. Hey, Emily. Yeah? You want to go get sushi burritos after this? What? Sushi burritos? I didn't miss that. That's not a thing. I don't think so. That sounds odd. I don't think that would work. Yeah. I know we're trying to save money, but I hear the Simon song of a Shushito calling me. It's hard to say. He had me at hay. You have 2-star crossfoods, so different from each other, and yet so delicious one. What about other tasty combos of cuisine we're missing? Like ships in the night. Pasticles. Crease. Sa. Oh boy. Well, a burger by tacos. 2 tacos. Okay, that one I'm really interested in. Hey, Emily. Hey, Jamie. Okay. What about you? Ayush. I don't know how to say that name. Am I in the wrong room? This is definitely not a support group for people who have gone too mostly test to block us. Okay. It's very specific. I should leave before anyone notices. Ah, sorry. I'm still sniffly, man. I thought I was like actually getting over my sickness, but I'm so sniffly right now. I don't know why. Man, I don't know. I thought I was good today. I thought I was like finally over it, but I guess not. I guess it's just continuous sickness, sniffliness. That's my life now, I guess. Yeah, whatever. It's very interesting. I bet you have better coffee than the support group too. I'm good enough. I'm smart enough. And gosh darn it, I'm worth talking about. Okay. What about you? Minna. Excuse me, I'm clearly trying to take notes on the material, so sure. Okay, kind of rude. Cassandra, with every beat of my heart, I long for you. Duculus. Duculus? I don't know. Withered, his flippers padding across the ballroom to meet her. His lavender eyes sparkled with unspoken love for her totally slipping potted personality. What a great sentence. Hey, stop looking on my shoulder. It is helpful to express yourself creatively. Alright. So many people are here to talk to. Teddy attended adversity talks all up. Let me try that again. I've attended adversity talks all up and down the East Coast, but this one by far has the best lemon square and brownie selection. Munch. Okay. Do I have time to get another Rice Krispie treat before we continue? What does it mean if it's in parentheses? Like before it meant it like you were eating. That was sound effect essentially, but then like was it in your head? But how did we hear it? I don't know. I'm all thinking it. Climate change is real. Yes. Random thing to say, but yes. Sal. Oh, this is also affirming. I'm opposing max validation. Makes me want to strut right out of here and start a revolution. The Sal revolution begins today. Yes, I agree. Haha, thank you, Sal. Good to see you back again. Oh my goodness, can't believe Katie knows my name. The Sal revolution is going great. No. Got a possibilities for doing that for some reason. Sure. E! Alright. And then you, Cal. Hey, you know beloved movie franchise Space Fight Episode 7 Return of the Guy? Copyright. I do not. Remember the Banana Gang Cloud Pincher is revealed to be the guy? I just feel like people really misunderstand his character. Like the more I read text in this game, the more I feel like I'm just saying words and it's nonsense. I know there's meaning, but it sounds like nonsense sometimes. I'm just like, yep, you're saying words. That's certainly words. I don't know. Anyway, so it did some space matters. So he punched the baby so hard it turned into a diamond. If people would only seek out the insane content, they would see there's much more to him. Real Space Fight fan reached the 45 companion numbers, played ARG, and collected enough box tops to send away for the companion. Again, sorry. Just saying so many words I don't think I've ever said in my life. You know, at least not in the same sentence. Do you know how much cereal I ate for that? I'm banned from the bodega now. Well, also because I keep paying for apples all in pennies. Yeah, one of those. Space Fight. Alright. I like how you're sitting backwards. Alright. You're probably gonna be a thing. I was like, should I do this? Should I stop now? No, I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna talk to you. You probably, you know, like gonna have a mini game. That's why I didn't talk to you first, because I assumed you would be a minigame person in here, you know. I'm kind of starting to get the structure of this game, you know. Anyway, just looking at the time, I was like, is this gonna take up a lot of time? Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't, so who knows, but yeah. Anyway, I shouldn't ramble, I should just actually go. that's now I'm wasting time by saying I'm wasting time. That's how it goes. Anyway. Oh, someone new. Have a seat. We're just about to get started. You're not already started? Did you just have a whole thing about a person whose name I already forgot? What was it? Chutian... Whatever. I don't know. My short-term memory is bad. Anyway, have yourself some coffee or some Minna's famous spring rolls. Oh, go on, hehe. Don't worry about what I said. I plan on yelling indiscriminately, so all seating is within range. Maybe don't actually have a thing. Unless I gotta click on this chair. I think I do. Did I put out enough phone chairs? I want a repeat of Space Fight Trivia Night's Chaos. I guess you don't actually have anything. Oh, really? Someone in here who actually has a thing? Ah, kitty, don't claw me. Doesn't seem like it. I mean, okay, I'm surprised. I saw these people in here and not a single one has like an actual minigame thing for me or anything. I got a puzzle piece. Okay. 3 o'clock. Well, I think that is... I'm pretty sure I talked to everyone. That's just what this was. Just a little scene. Sure. I'm surprised there wasn't any minigame or anything. Okay. Alright. Well, I guess next time we go into the very adult bar, I presume it's gonna be similar in not really being, well, adult. It's gonna be more silly, but I don't know. Who knows? Anyway, well, we did some stuff today, I suppose. Yeah. This is the game. I mean, it's pretty simple. You talk to people, do a couple mini games. That's kind of it. That's completely fine. That's what I was expecting, you know. It's a point-and-click game after all. What's our situation here? 13 batches and 18 puzzle pieces. Somebody doing stuff. We have a knife in here. Didn't notice that before. That's concerning, maybe. Why do I have a knife? Really? Yeah. And mint and... oh, those are gloves. Is that why it's like a black thing? Cause like I was like, why is the hand symbol like all black and stuff? Like, that is not a color of a crocodile or an alligator. I mean, rather. The other one got green. The other one is green pretty much. I don't think there's anyone who isn't green. Maybe. Pretty sure everyone's been green. You know, maybe alligator color. Yeah. Oh, this is different. Wait. And I'm on... if I come back multiple times, is it a bit different each time? Guess I'll read this. Gwendolyn Brooks versus Chicagoan? Chicagoan? Is that how you say that? Poet and teacher whose published works spanned a 63-year career. Until her death in 2000, she wrote about poverty and racial prejudice, and specialized in describing the people around her, particularly the poor Black Americans of inner city Chicago. It's a bit weird how we have this real world stuff and there's alligators. Like, are there black alligators in this universe? Is there racism amongst alligators in this universe? That's what they're implying by this existing in the game. I assume this is supposed to be her talking about this stuff. Yet, I don't know. It's, you know, like the game. The game is set in Alligator, New York City. It's still just Alligator, New York City. So, I guess we're just supposed to think like, these alligators are just people, you know, just humans, but the alligators, you know. That's the idea. It's like, yeah, one of those. Just think it's human. Think of them as humans, but they're not. The alligators, because that's more fun. Obviously, alligators are more fun. Look at them. They're so silly looking. Look at the little stupid big snoots and anyway. We're talking about a person, a real life person here. I should be a more respectful here. Anyway, by age 16, Gwendolyn had written over 75 poems and didn't publish her first volume of poetry, but didn't publish First Royal Poetry, a street in Bronzeville until 1945. In the meantime, she started a family and supported her poetry with typing work. When her first 2 poems were published in a national magazine, her occupation was housewife. Well, it was the 40s. In 1950, she became the first African American to win a Pulitzer Prize for Annie Allen, a poetic coming-of-age narrative about a poor black girl. Annie Allen showcased Gwendolyn's ability to use traditional literary modes such as heroic stanzas or romantic sonnets to describe her black neighborhood. In her later career, Gwendolyn's writing took on more political subjects, including poems inspired by the death of Malcolm X and the murder of Emmett Till. She began to publish her poetry exclusively through smaller black-owned publishing houses. And claimed poet and advocate for black rights in America? That's so awesome! I wonder how many of these there are, now that I'm wondering. I'm not gonna... Maybe I'll do it next time. I'm gonna go back and forth and see how many of these there are. It's kind of interesting. I don't know any of this history at all, and I assume it's real. You know, it would be really weird if it wasn't. This is kind of interesting, actually. But yeah, never heard of this person either, you know. Gwendolyn Brooks served as the first black poetry consultant for the Liberty of Congress. About her numerous writings and teaching appointments, she always emphasized visiting local schools, libraries, prisons, rehab centers, and poetry with a love of writing for new generations for young black poets. Yeah, like there might be more of those. Like again, I'm at an hour here, so I'm gonna stop now. But I'm curious how many of those there are, because that sounds kind of interesting. Yeah, that doesn't take up time, you know. I think it's again only if you do like, you know, a mini game thing. It takes up time. Pretty sure how it works. Pretty sure. So yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I did not expect there to be more there. I thought that was just gonna be the only thing, but there's more if you just go back and forth, which is crazy. That how much did you put in here? I don't know. Guess we'll see. But yeah, pretty interesting little history lesson. You know, not what I expected from this game, but you know, why not? Why not? I guess. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I guess that's it. Right, I was like, the reason I came down in the first place was because I was like looking to see if there's anyone who wasn't green. I didn't even look at that. I think everyone was still green in there. Like, yeah, everybody's just a green gator, as you would expect from gators. Is that the Simpsons rules, where for some reason everyone is yellow except for the ones who are not? Like, what was his name? The guy at the bar. It's been a while since I watched Simpsons. What's his name? Is it like a C? Carl? Is it Carl? I don't know. Anyway, I forgot. Yeah, it's kind of strange how that works in Simpsons. It's very odd. Anyway, but like, yeah, it's like, it's weird because like, oh, everyone is yellow in Simpsons because everyone is white in Simpsons except for Carl or whoever it was. I forgot. Is it Carl? I don't know. I think it's Carl. Anyway, who is actually like black? You know, it's so strange. I don't know. It's such an odd choice. Like I'm sure he had the reasons for doing that. Like, but it's also because I'm pretty sure there's more people who aren't specifically white. Like, isn't I think what's his name? The store clerk Indian guy. What's his name? It's been a while since I watched Simpsons. What the fuck is his name? Yeah, I'm blanking on it. Anyway, I'm pretty sure he's also yellow, right? Isn't he? I don't think he's yeah, because he's Indian, right? Which is strange that he would specifically for one character make him stand out. But is that the point? It makes it kind of weird though when you think about it. Like specifically, this one guy does not look like anyone else in the show. I don't know. It's so odd. But I, yeah, haven't seen any indication of anyone. You know, who knows the race? If they're supposed to have a race at all, the alligators. You know, probably better not to overthink it. But you know, if the game is gonna bring up, you know, sexism, racism, freaking things like that, you know, it's worth talking about in a way. You know, if the game wants to expand on that kind of thematic thing, even in a silly alligator game that's mostly comedic, you can do that. You know, you can have a comedic game with serious topics, or you know, at least deeper topics. You know, and that's fine. But you know, I don't think it's. I think that's the whole point of the game by any means. I think it's just trying to be silly. I just think it's a funny, silly little game, and you know, I certainly don't know where it's gonna go. I certainly don't know what it's gonna talk about, and so many weird things. It brings up so many weird jokes that I don't even get, and it certainly has a lot of stuff, a lot of things for everyone. You know, a lot of weird jokes, a lot of weird things. Some of it is pretty nonsensical. Some of it is pretty just wacky for the sake of being wacky. You know, I don't know. Like again, as I said, I think I said last time or something. Not every single joke in this game hits for me. Like they're trying to make a joke everybody can sometimes, and I don't think every single joke hits. But it's hard to. It's hard to make every single joke hit, you know. Comedy games, you know, can be difficult, you know, to make work. We don't see a lot of them, you know. And once we do see, like, there are very few games that are very focused on comedy in this writing and everything, that actually work. You know, both as a game and as a comedic outlet, you know. Like the ones I think about first are like things like Portal, things like, you know, Undertale, and you know, Earthbound, and you know, things like that. Like games where the writing is more the focus as well, you know. And I guess, you know, point and clicks games like this definitely also can get away with it, because the gameplay is not really the focus most of the time. Like you have to have gameplay and writing mixed in a way where it's like, okay, I'm going through this game, I'm you know, doing puzzles, doing whatever it is you do in the game, and also we have writing and dialogue and jokes and things like that everywhere. It's like, okay, is it getting in the way, or you know, it's a complicated thing, you know. And games like this definitely have the benefit of, you know, not being something very complicated. You know, you point and click and do a couple of mini games, but that's about it. You know, so I definitely can get away with that much more than other games. But yeah, like, it can be difficult, you know, to have that balance work out. And if you wanna, you know, also say some things, you know, wanna have a plot, wanna have a good story, you know, that can also be very difficult. Like, this game has been pretty jokey. There hasn't been really like a main plot. Like, the game is very open, you know. You can go everywhere you want to go and talk to everyone you want to talk to. It doesn't seem like there's any real structure in that regard. Like, it's not a game had a little bit, you know. We was kind of put on a path, but then we got the ability to go everywhere. So now it seems like we can just kind of do whatever. So it doesn't seem like there's much of a, like, oh, this is going to be a continuing through line of plot. It's just, now we just talk to people, you know, get the silly little jokes and small, tiny bits of information about the event, you know. yeah, like the game is not trying to have a major story. I don't think really. Like it has a plot. It has like a narrative, I guess, in a way. It has like a reason for why we're doing all this, obviously. But it's still pretty loose in that regard, So that helps with this game being very just go from person to person and talk to them, get the dialogue, get the jokes, Because if the game was more structured, I feel that wouldn't work the same way. And as well. But yeah, just interesting, I don't tend to play a whole lot of games that are very comedy focused in this way. I play some games with obviously a lot more story than other games, but I feel like this game especially is very comedic based, and that can be difficult to do a let's play on. I feel because I want to read all the writing, and I also want to take in the jokes, And if I'm reading the text out loud, sometimes I'm gonna, the joke is gonna. If I don't read it right, if I mess it up and everything, the joke won't work as well. That's the kind of thing that happens when you read out loud like that. I definitely think like this would work a lot better if you read it in your head, instead of reading out loud. But that's just how I do things, so not really the game's fault. Yeah, that's my little ramble session here at the end of the video. For some reason I ramble a lot. It's a rambling episode, I guess. But yeah, next time, well, I want to go in there, obviously, and figure out what this Meridol bar really is. I assume it's not going to be what I think it is, or what the advertisement would indicate it is, but who knows. But I also want to go back and maybe see how many of those are. I'm curious. Like, how many did they put into this game? Like, most people would probably just go there once and then leave and never come back. Like, I just did by accident. I would never have seen that otherwise, So I'm surprised, like, oh, there's more than just one you can get? So I do wonder how many there are now. Just a random little history lesson about things I have never heard, people I've never heard about. Which, yeah. There's a lot of people in the world you don't hear about, and a lot of them are doing interesting, important, cool stuff, Just, again, you're talking, Chinese and black, women, especially. Especially back in the 40s and whenever it was we're talking about, that is obviously not a time period where but opportunities for people like that were available, So yeah, it's been interesting to hear about, learn about how people of color existed and for a long time, well, they've existed for as long as people have existed, obviously. But in Western and American societies specifically, because this is set in, well, Alligator, New York City, but still, it's America. So that's what they were talking about in there, obviously. I forgot what I was trying to say there, but basically, being white, myself and everything, means I don't have as much cultural knowledge, or like, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Like, I am not as exposed as to black and Asian and whatever cultures and people of in that regard. I'm not as exposed to it as I would have been, probably. I don't know. I mean, I'm not sure how much people of color would know about these things, because I mean, th these are, you know, historical facts and historical people, you know, but are the people anyone talks about, even in, you know, Black and Asian cultures, American specifically? Like, I'm not sure. Not sure how well known these people are. Because I've never heard about them, you know. And, you know, obviously I don't know everything, but I still try to keep some cultural knowledge. I'm not saying I'm very cultured by any means, but I try to know certain things about history, at least important things. But again, I guess these people, you know, are not exactly the most well known in the world. You know, talking about a physicist or whatever, and a poet. You know, certainly, I'm not saying they're not important, but you can be forgiven for not knowing who they are in the grand scheme of everything else. It's unfortunate, you know, because it was interesting hearing about the stories there. You know, obviously we didn't get everything. It was just like a resume of what they were doing, but I'm sure there's a lot more going on with them. If you really wanted to look into it, which, you know, you could, you know, it's in the game. You can just, you know, read it and Google it and whatever. Probably not gonna do it, honestly. I'm gonna be real. I'm probably not gonna be Googling these people. You know, it's interesting, but I don't really go on deep dives like that. I know some people like maybe interested in like, oh, well, who's this person? I'm gonna read everything I can about them. I don't really do that often. It's very rare that I do a Wikipedia dive and go into the whole history and everything, you know. So I'm gonna be honest, unless it's something very interesting to me, like if it's something like, oh, this is something actually I'm more interested to hear about, you know. And I can't say that, you know, it's really interesting what we heard about there, you know, but I can't say that I'm going to look into it more, you know, than that. I got the gist, you know. But yeah, still think it's worthwhile that it's in the game. That the bother putting this in the game, you know, in a game like this is very interesting as well. Not what I would have expected, but yeah, you know, it's fun. It's different, you know. We don't see a lot of like things like that in games, you know, just history lessons. I mean, obviously, it's where would you put that? You know, that's why it's kind of unexpected in this game of all things having a history lesson like that, because it's a very comedic game, very unserious game, you know. And then we have some real world history, you know. So yeah, it's funny that way that of this game of all games has that, you know. All right, that's it. I gotta stop. I have been talking for too long. The video has been too long. I gotta stop. But yeah, that's it. See you next time. This person just keeps working out the bar and it's funny that they keep seeing the same person. I mean, it's on a loop, but it's always funny. Just you see that person like work out 10 times or something, 20 times even, maybe. I don't even know anymore. Keep just walking out. Anyway, I'm rambling. I gotta stop. Bye.